Yo, what is going on, guys? Bloody Tube here. Today, I will be talking about how car-centered infrastructure affects mental health. Cars are not all bad. I think that they can actually be very helpful at times and in certain places, and are one of, if not the greatest advancements in technology and transportation we have ever seen. However, at this point, I think we need to take a step back and look at what the bigger picture really is. That is car-centered infrastructure right there. Luckily, I'm here at Elon University. I'm lucky enough to live on a campus where there is a lot of green. Here I'm in the Oaks, which I really don't know if I should be here because I am a freshman. All right, so what I'm gonna talk about now is walkability and how to understand it. Walkability, in my opinion, is where you feel like you can walk somewhere without getting hit by a car. Right now, I kind of feel like I'm gonna get hit by a car. That dude didn't even check both ways. I'm right here by the Circle K. And then up here is one of the most walkable places on campus. But of course, there's a road right there. Yeah, let's check it out. Yo, what is going on, guys? Bloody Tube here. I'm here with my good friends, Melina and Taylor, and we're gonna talk about how they love Elon's walkable campus.
So we really like this campus because it only takes like 15 minutes to walk from one end to the other end. We're at like the far end of campus right now, and we could be like all the way at Dan in like 15 minutes.
We also like how we're really close to McEwen, so like,
Oh yeah.
get food. You're close, so you don't have to walk super far. Like if Clohan was our only dining hall, like we would have to walk like miles to get there. So I like that there's 3 dining halls. That's really convenient.
Thank you for your input. Thank you so much for your input. Yeah, so Elon's campus is so walkable. Thank you guys for your input.
Bye, vlog.
And I will see you later. So the reason I chose Elon was because I wanted to live in a place that I felt like was walkable. And also the warmer environment was needed as well. I couldn't deal with the cold up there in Vermont where I'm from. I just decided to come here because, I mean, this is so walkable. I mean, you can just walk anywhere. You don't have to feel like you're, gonna get hit by a car on campus. And that's how I felt at UVM. Although I did low-key just almost get hit by a car. What do you think of that? Isn't that crazy? Some people, man. So this is just an example of how walkable this campus is. I've been walking around for like 15, 20 minutes. I haven't gotten bored yet. There's the Alamance building. Shout out Dr. Ellison. And then here is the Alamance Commons. I don't really know what it's called. There's the Alamance building. And then there's that. The Alamance Fountain. And then look at this. Loki got cars going to and fro, but they have to stop for you. And there's this like huge open green space that is lovely to walk by. I just don't get sick of this school, especially with like all this stuff going on here. And it's like, look, it's like almost sunset time. Yeah. Look at this. So anyway, people these days, they get in their car, they're in their car for an hour a day on average. The average person spends an hour a day in their car. And that's inside. Just because you're got the windows rolled down doesn't mean that you're outside. It's a breath of fresh air, but it's not like you're, outside walking around getting exercise. And what cars have done to us is that they've taken away the thing we do most for exercise is walking. Like transportation, literally all we used to do is walk. And living in a place where you need a car to get from point A to point B, you're losing so much exercise if you could just walk there, like in a big city. At Elon, you just walk to get from, shout out Elon. You just walk to get from, your dorm to the library, to the dining hall, to the Mosley Center, to the Global Commons, shout out Gloco. etc. So here I'm in the Global neighborhood. Lots of green around here. I'm really glad that I live here because there's just green right here, and Global Commons is right here. You know, over back there is the lakeside, and the gym is right there as well. I feel like the school areas are work, you know, like the Carlton building or, you know, the comm school, that's work. And then over here, I've got everything else I need. You know, I've got my living space, the gym, place to eat, a quiet place to study. And, you know, I've got the lake right here that way. Beautiful sunset, by the way. Like being able to walk everywhere within, you know, a 5-minute or less walk for me is like amazing. I'm glad that I don't have to. I'm gonna drive to school and then to work after that. Just living in a walkable place, you know, I think I want to do that for the rest of my life, where I don't have to drive somewhere, walking to and from or biking or whatever. This campus itself has like made me very happy and like greatly increases my mental health, especially living here. Like, even though I'm like in the same place every time, like I'm always on the Elon campus, I don't feel stuck because I don't have to, you know, ask my dad if I can use his car, or I don't have to pay to get there. You know, I can just walk. I can just walk there, and it's really not too far. I don't want to get hit by this car right here. Anyway, one of the things I was getting into was how green spaces make things feel more open and just like fun to walk around. And Elon has so many of them. And I think that car-centered infrastructure takes away from green spaces and how you need a car to go through a drive-through rather than, you know, have mixed-use housing and have restaurants and shops at the bottom, rather than just single-family homes and like one business in one location.